Man, I love that song so much. DDLC was such a great game. Never played it here, but actually I'd never played through it myself. I just watched some other stuff, but it was such a blast. It's actually what really got me into this. If it wasn't for me ever watching that, I would have never ever played Danganronpa or Nonary for that matter. So that's pretty awesome. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to open. Scroll, favorites, Danganronpa 2, play. How's everybody doing? Hopefully having a pretty good time. Sorry for the loud music again. There's nothing I can do about it. It's just how this game is designed for some reason. There we go. Perfect. Hey baby, how you doing? I can't complain that much. Mona machine. I love that so much. I wonder if somebody's made a bunch of paper cuffs of all this stuff. That'd be pretty cool. So we're gonna jump right in, mostly because I left this on a cliffhanger and I really want to start reading it. I think she's gonna bring up the fact that the wounds on his body don't match up to a knife. They match up to the thingy, the stabby thing, skewer.
Is Nagito really the killer?
What are you saying? He's already confessed, hasn't he?
Stabby thing, stabby stab. Yes.
I already know that, but there's just something a little strange.
Sound gallery to record all the stream sounds. You're not wrong.
If it's only a little, then keep your mouth shut. Your ugly face is stressing me out. It makes me want to puke.
I hate you so much.
I'm sorry.
No, Mikan, everything's okay. Everything is okay.
For now, might I suggest we listen to what she has to say?
But we know who the killer is.
Squishy's the worst. She's so mean. Stop bully. No bully.
Simply listening is acceptable. However, I won't allow this to end with mere play. Now then, let us lift the curtain for our bloody spectacle.
This guy's so crazy. From this point on, the lines of white noise will... Oh, well that's easy. I know how to deal with white noise. Apparently it's way easier on the Vita because it has a back touchscreen, so you can just like tap your fingers on the back. Right? Got to calm down. She needs a friend. Go be your friend. Me being Squishy's friend is not going to make her any less of a demon child. I won't be able to shoot down white noise. I did not know that. But yeah, in on the Vita, if you just tap the back, that's the silence shots that gets rid of the white noise. It's gonna be the autopsy results, isn't it?
I think it's strange that...
The killer is so obviously Nagito!
Oh, poor girl.
He has already confessed.
I think it's just normal. Let me know if there's a problem.
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it.
I have like
He
only
killed
50
Byakuya
drops.
with the knife he hid. No, that's wrong.
So I have like no drop frames, so if there's a problem I need to know.
That knife might not be the murder weapon. That's what you wanted to say, right, Mikan?
What the hell are you talking about? It's obvious the knife was the murder weapon.
What is that face? Hold up. We're gonna wait 1 second. What is her face? What is that? All that? What?
But based on the entry wounds on Byakuya's body, the actual weapon should be roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
5 millimeters in diameter? That's like way skinnier than a knife!
I still think she should have the accent I gave her, just saying.
Hey, that better be true. If you screwed up, I'll sell your fucking ass to a whorehouse.
That seems awfully aggressive for you, Hiko.
Not a whorehouse! Hey, why are you threatening her?
Is this what you're trying to say, Mikan? As long as we can't prove that the knife is the murder weapon, we can't assume that I'm the killer.
Mikon has the highest voice ever. Oh my goodness. You're not wrong.
What are you saying? No one else can be the killer. It has to be you.
Hey, don't blame me. Mikon's the one who said it.
I hate you, Nagito.
I'm sorry. Hey, Nagito. Are you still hiding something?
Hiding?
Like, during the blackout, did something happen between you and Byakuya that we don't know about?
You mean like something that happened between you and Minori and Ami?
Who knows?
After all this, what else do you intend to hide?
Jeez, the moment your back's against the wall, you get all silent. You piss me off.
What happened during the blackout?
Chiaki more like Chia Carey. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with one of best girls being my stream experience, not like this. I'm so sorry, Cyclone. From what I can tell, there's nothing wrong. It doesn't seem like I'm dropping frames. I'm not seeing anything on OBS's side.
Ugh! If you cross your eyes like this, it gives you double vision.
Ibuki. Ibuki, please. I agree that Chiaki's amazing, but for me, it's just like my personality. Like, I can't not want to just help Mikon as much as possible. And then something about Ibuki is just like crazy and fun. So Chiaki's definitely at the top 3. Like, those 3 are all pretty close. I feel like I'm gonna type that exact line many times. You're not wrong.
Don't get distracted. Our lives are at stake, you know?
She is pretty bonkers.
Whose life is at stake?
Akane, are you dumb?
Seriously, how long is it gonna take for you to understand the damn rules?
Nobody can see in the dark, no matter how hard you think about it. The truth is beyond your sight. Don't you think that's a pretty clever metaphor? Despite the fact that it came from me?
No, that's not it.
Not it. What's not it?
Oh boy, the truth is beyond our side. No, that can't be it. There should be some way to find out what happened in the dark. Kazuichi is like for fuck's sake, I'm surrounded by idiots, you're not even wrong. Don't understand why embarrassing pose is a truth bullet. Probably because somebody tripped her. It's literally only your stream, I just checked. I'm sorry, Cyclone. What happened in the dark? Not to be that person, but I'm gonna try that answer. I don't know if it's it. Nope,
Crap!
it's not that. The night vision goggles, I guess, but none of us had that. Is it the AC timer?
Crap!
Weird. I'm sorry, I don't know what happened. Because there's nothing I'm getting on my end, and it seems like you're the only one having a problem. I don't...
Crap!
What am I supposed to turn in? It's haunted. You're not wrong.
Crap! Crap!
Cyclone is a blackened, that's why. Mind blown. Monk ass. Cyclone. Oh, I'm so dumb. It's Ibuki's.
I can prove it with
because
this.
she's listening. Why did I not realize that?
Even if we couldn't see what happened in the dark, I'm pretty sure someone could have heard it. Isn't that right, Ibuki?
Oh, reals?
Oh my god, that's the best. Faux reals? No, I'm not. Don't look behind me. Don't act so surprised.
You were the one who told me, remember? How everyone was shouting during the blackout?
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this.
Ah! Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
the damn lights on! I can't eat like this, you know!
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Why did Nagito say ow?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Such perceptive hearing. Impressive. I'd expect no less from the ultimate musician.
Why'd you say ow, friend?
It's a good thing your ears are awesome because your face, style, figure, and personality totally suck.
Rude! Squishy, go sit in a corner and think about what you said.
You've cut me deep with your knife of truth!
However, after hearing what Byakuya and Nagito said in the dark,
Ibuki feels too much to me like a 13-year-old who's like, OMG, I'm so random, XP, lol, I like to cross my eyes. She's right about one of those, Kappa. Cyclone, get out! You sit in the corner and think about what you said. I 100% get what you mean.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
it almost sounds like Byakuya fought back against Nagito or something.
Well, that's actually what happened. As a sign of respect for Ibuki's talent, I have a small confession to make.
Dun dun dun.
I was actually shoved out from under the table by Byakuya.
He shoved you out?
Just as the blackout occurred, I hurried to duck under the table and grab the knife. But Byakuya, wearing his night vision goggles, caught me and shoved me right out from under the table. That's right. I'm so incompetent that I couldn't even grab the knife.
So Byakuya stopped him when he was trying to get the knife. And he got shoved out from under the table before he could even grab it? Well, it sounds plausible. I mean, just from listening what they both said at the time.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
I could interpret it like that. No, actually, now that I think about it, that sounds exactly like what happened.
After getting shoved out from under the table, I was just as confused as you guys. I lost sight of the glowing paint, and I didn't even know where the power cord was. Before I realized it, the lights had come back on, and Byakuya's body was lying under the table.
Hold on! Are you saying you're not the killer?
From the very beginning, the idea to throw a party, hiding the knife, setting up the blackout, it was
my
all
gosh.
going according to plan. But unfortunately, my plan failed. And all thanks to Byakuya's night vision goggles. What happened after that? Even I don't know.
You failed? Then you're not the one who killed Byakuya?
Then we're right back to square one!
How can that be? We spent all this time talking back and forth.
Wait, so he's admitting he was planning to kill someone. See, that's the problem, is even if he's not actually the murderer, like, the problem is, like, what do you do now? You have somebody who very clearly planned to murder someone. You can't trust them for anything. Like, do you keep them under lock and key? Do you just don't include them on anything and try to hide? Like, what do you do? That being said, I'm actually kind of suspicious of Gundam. How did he get his earring back? Clearly he found a way underneath the house. Somebody was underneath the house and stabby.
Meaninglessness. What other word is brimming with so much despair? But you can't give up. You need to have hope. Do your best and move forward.
Face shaking intensifies.
Rising to the challenge again and again is why you guys are the symbols of hope.
Is Nagito really not the killer? Is this guy really the Nagito I knew before? No, there's no way I can say that. I just thought I knew him, but this whole time, I didn't know anything about this guy. I didn't know his true character. It's as simple as that. But now's not the time for me to dwell on that. We need to find Byakuya's killer by any means possible. Because if we don't, we we will die here. What?
Well, now.
What? I just realized MC is next to Squishy. Oh my god. What just happened? The class trial has reached its climax, but... Okay, here's a question for you. What's this? For those of you who's figured it out, how about you try the Guess the Killer challenge? Whoever fails to guess the right killer will have their save data melt away like... No! But if you guess right, I'll reward you with $10 billion. 10 billion? Of course, this is just for those of you who don't know who the killer is. You can just, of course, for those of you who don't know who the killer is, you can just continue on.
Now then, what are you gonna do?
Left mouse button on continue on B, guess the killer challenge. Should we guess the killer? Should we guess the killer, guys? Seems like a terrible idea, but I kind of really want to try. Just kidding. You can't make a choice. Then you might have to redo everything. There's no way you'd be able to guess who the killer is.
And of course, there's no $10 billion either.
You're so evil.
Wrecked. Feels bad, man. So it was literally just like a break.
I'm Monami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now.
Monokuma lied? Mind blown. I thought she was tied up.
The group's leader, Byakuya, got killed. And his killer is among this group of students? No, I'm not gonna believe it. 'Cause I believe in everyone. So do your best. And don't forget to save regularly.
Last time on Danganronpa. Basically.
If the knife isn't the murder weapon, there's no definitive proof that I'm the killer.
Shut up! We'll be the judge of that.
You say you were shoved away, but you can't actually prove it, right?
That's right. Even if a different weapon was used, it does not mean Nagito has been cleared of suspicion.
Monomi's writing tip of the day. You mean Usami's writing tip of the day. Save regularly. Thanks, Monica.
But there's another reason why I don't think Nagito is the killer.
There's still more?
Based on what we've discussed, Byakuya was killed under the table, right?
Is there something wrong with that?
Well, even if that's true, I feel Nagito looks, clean.
Nobody's ever complimented me on my appearance before. Not even my own mother.
That's depressing.
I'm not talking about your looks.
That's still depressing. Why does Mikon? Because he doesn't have any blood on him.
I see.
Are you trying to say something like, why didn't Nagito have any bloodstains on him?
Yes, that's it.
Then why didn't you just say that?
Because under the table, there was a lot of blood splattered everywhere, right?
But no one else had blood on them either. That's because none of them killed it. It's the person who's underneath the table. The problem is I don't know who it is. Somebody was underneath, under the actual platform and stabbed through the gaps in the floor.
There were even bloodstains on the inside of the tablecloth.
It's why we had... The other thing was they had a tablecloth to protect them from the blood. That's why we found yet another tablecloth that had blood on it in the hamper.
If he stabbed Byakuya to death, it's strange he did not get splattered with an appropriate amount of blood.
I didn't get any blood on me? That is weird.
You just used something to block the blood, didn't you?
Something that might have been used to block the blood splatter. What do you think it could have been?
I'm so confused.
I guess we did see something I could have used. Isn't that right, Hajime?
Why are you helping me? Yeah, the only thing I could have used is the... Where is it? That one.
I can prove it with this. You're talking about the bloodstained tablecloth we found in the storage room, right?
If there are bloodstains on it, that settles it. Nagito used the tablecloth to block the blood splatter.
But that was found in the storage room, right? Are you suggesting he hid it there after the murder?
You mean after the lights came back on? What would he have done if we'd seen him?
That's true. The tablecloth was pretty big. So even if you tried to hide it and take it with you...
I just have more questions
Wearing
than I
a
have answers.
tablecloth, going under the table, getting a knife in a blackout, and stabbing someone. That's not just impossible for someone like me. Wouldn't it also be impossible for you guys too?
Then what does it mean?
Maybe the killer didn't necessarily stab Byakuya under the table.
Huh?
No, there's no mistake that the murder occurred under that table.
He's talking about, like, underneath the floorboards, right?
Even the inside of the tablecloth was bloody. So there's no denying Byakuya was killed there.
Also, we should have been able to tell that that knife clearly wasn't used to stab somebody because of the way the blood's on it. If you stab somebody with blood, it should come from the front, the tip of the knife, all the way to the back, not from the bottom to the top. That would be from cutting, not from stabbing. Just throwing that out there.
But that doesn't mean where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are the same, right? I don't understand at all!
Yes, the place where Byaku got stabbed and the killer did the stabbing are different. How did he not figure this out yet?
Huh? Hajime, you look like you're onto something.
Really? But it sounds like a riddle. I feel like I'm onto something, but it's still not clear what that is.
Under the table, but not under the table. If it's somehow possible, it's the only way that makes sense. Moving forward, we should put aside all unnecessary preconceptions and just choose the answer. I think.
You have to hold up. The parentheses improved end parentheses Hangman's game that will occur. What? But no one else had blood on them. Oh, I already read that. Okay. Line up the right words in the right order reveals a keyword. Okay. Improve Hangman's Gambit is like a little puzzle game. Various letters flying across. Two different letters clash, you'll take damage. If two of the same letters clash, they will fuse. Wait, what? When you move the reticle with the mouse and press the right mouse button while it's on top of a letter, you can snatch a letter in a vacuum. This means to catch. However, you can only catch one letter at a time. When you press the right mouse button when you have a letter caught, you can shoot it wherever your cursor is angry. This is your release. Excuse me. What? What? Display the question with the tab key and figure out what keyword will answer the question. Instead of pressing the right button plus the left, if that happens, send the keyword list. If the sent letter is correct, it'll fit the keyword list, otherwise the influence gauge will take damage. Oh man. You must write the keyword in order. Based on the flying letters, please think about the completed word. If you lose a fused letter alone for a while, it'll just blow up on its own. In that case, it'll still damage you, so be careful. Oh man. Oh man, this game seems a lot more complicated. The place Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing. Using those words as a clue should put aside my preconceptions. Under? Something is coming to me. Just a little more, I feel like I can see something. Is it supposed to be under? Yeah, it's under. Do I need to get them in order? Whoops, I did the wrong click. I need the letter N. There we go. Oh my god, this takes so long. Give me an E. That's an F. Oh my god, this is gonna take so long. Why does it keep giving me... I definitely thought it was a the, but why did it keep giving me an L? It's taking so long. Give me an H. This is so much worse. Floor, under the floor, perfect. Oh, that was so painful.
I got it!
That was so incredibly painful. I'm assuming it gets a lot faster.
Got it! The killer must have stabbed Byakuya from under the floorboards.
If it's actually as fast as it was at the end, maybe it's okay.
Under the floorboards?
The floorboards in the old building are full of gaps, and there was no carpet laid out under the table.
Also, I'm pretty sure that... So the bigger difference is they're whole words rather than one word, which I'm pretty sure all the first one were one words. But the other nice thing is I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get good upgrades for that to help me out.
They stuck the weapon through one of the gaps. They could have stabbed Byakuya to death.
If so, that means the killer was able to get under the floorboards. But from where? And how?
I don't know that yet, but I have a feeling there's someone here who does know.
Well, I know someone does. Gundam does. It's Gundam. I know you know Gundam.
You're the only one! Hey, Gundam. You dropped your earring in the dining hall, right?
Are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
About that earring.
I said, are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
Yes.
About that Hellhound earring. You dropped it beneath the floorboards, right?
It seems God exists for my benefit. I see. Good for you. Goodness gracious. Yes, okay, we know you have to find a way underneath.
Just a bit longer and I would have reduced everything, including that old building, to ashes.
Why are you so crazy?
However, it's just as the old legend said. The Hellhound earring has returned to its owner, to me!
Is it safe to say that that earring is the one hanging from your right ear? Huh? Could it be? Gundam wasn't wearing an earring during the investigation.
Yep.
And if he had it on by the time the class trial began, then that means Gundam was able to retrieve his earring from beneath the floorboards during the investigation.
So, Gundam knows how to get under the floorboards.
It's understandable. After all, you fools only view the world through eyes of glass.
He probably just sent a hamster in to go get it, to be honest.
But I am different. With the power of my 4 Dark Devas of Destruction, it is of no concern.
4 Dark Devas of Destruction.
True.
I love it.
This is the evil 4th eye. Before the might of the evil 4th eye, all visual chaos is rendered asunder.
What should I do? I'm embarrassed just listening to him.
Hey, I actually agree with Squishy for once.
Oh! Man up and speak more clearly!
Fine, I shall tell you all. The answer was in the storage room.
Which would explain why the tablecloth would have also been in the storage room.
One of my 4 Dark Devas of Destruction, Mirage Golden Hawk, Jumpy, has seen beyond the chaos.
I love that. Mirage Golden Hawk. Squishy lay pats. Even if a hamster could get in, doesn't mean could get in doesn't mean the killer could. Yes, but this is the easier explanation of there's an entire trap door.
A secret passage of doom leading to the underground lurks beneath a large assortment of random boxes.
My bad. Not a secret passage of doom. Or sorry, not a trap door. It's a secret passage of doom. That said, it also explains why I thought it was weird how pushy Nagito was trying to get us out of there. Because, like, we looked at 3 things and then he immediately said, hey, let's get out. He pushed us more actively to leave. But I just assumed that was the game being the game.
After securing a lighter from the supermarket, I threw caution to the wind and ventured below the floorboards. And as a result of that lonesome battle, I was able to recover the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands.
But it means somebody had to have been inside that did it, which honestly makes it look most like it's
Tremble with fear, fools! Behold my power!
It makes it most look like Taru Taru.
There he goes blabbing about power and crap. You're ridiculous. You're just a breeder, you know.
Anyway,
Oh,
it sounds like you can go under the floorboards from the storage room.
that was a savage call out by
And that
Squishy.
has to be how the killer did it. If the space beneath the floor is empty, it's not that far to move from the storage room to the dining hall.
Which oddly enough makes it so it's pretty clearly not Fuyuhiko. It could really only be Peko or Teruteru. I would prefer it was Teruteru because I actually kind of like Peko. Or Peko or whatever.
I see.
And I hate
If they
Teruteru.
passed through the storage room, I understand why the tablecloth was put there.
The killer lurked under the floorboards during the party, and from there, stab, stab, stab!
Are you sure?
You don't like stab, stab, stab? Should it sound more fleshy, like...
Oh my god. Why? Oh. Ibuki, please.
No, I'm not talking about your sound effects. You're saying they snuck under the floorboards, but that means they would have had to leave the party, right?
Ibuki, what?
So, was there anyone who was able to do that?
Yes, you.
Then whoever wasn't at the party is the killer. They must be the one who was waiting under the floorboards.
No.
Who wasn't at the party again? I didn't participate, but I was guarding the entrance, remember? Monomi over there can be my witness. Yes! This Monomi over here is your witness!
I love it.
I believe there's no need to discuss this matter further, but I was unable to leave the bathroom.
I was in the kitchen for a long time, but I frequently went to the dining hall to deliver my dishes.
Rip Peko. I hope
The
not.
only person who wasn't at the party...
Was Fuyuhiko, but it couldn't have been him.
Judging from the photo I took before the blackout... It obviously has to be him.
It's not, though. We know the fact it's not Fuyuhiko. In fact, I would... So if she got tripped, the only person who'd be running past her who also didn't say anything in the back out was, cause...
Yay! It's decided!
Bubblegum.
What the fuck are you saying? I'm not the killer!
Then we have
really?
proof.
What happened to the tough guy who was saying stuff like,
I can do it.
Oh!
Don't
rude.
mess with me! I'll fucking kill you!
see? You're making threats again.
Yep, that's right. Things are starting to get exciting.
The idea is like, my guess is, yeah, Chiaki saw him outside. Also Savage Mahiro, right? Chiaki saw him outside, but nobody else realizes that. I don't know why Chiaki isn't bringing it up. So there's no way he would have gotten it. Everybody else's idea was he was already hiding underneath, like he went in way earlier. The problem is I don't know how he would have known how to get in the old building to begin with, especially since nobody told him we were even going to have the party there. I don't even know why he ended up walking by. I just saw bang, 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 bang. Whatever. Alright, it should be Chiaki's account.
During the party, the killer was lurking under the floor like a cockroach.
And they could have stared at panties all day,
Uh,
without going to the storage room in the dark.
Is that true, Fuyuhiko?
Don't act like I'm the fucking killer!
But when the party started, nobody saw you, you know. That means you have no alibi.
No, I missed.
No, that's wrong.
Tara, that's not the point. You're not wrong.
No, Fuyuhiko definitely has an alibi. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Oh, you're right.
How do you not remember that? Huh? What happened, Fuyuhiko? I'm not reading these. We've already read through all of these.
I saw Fuyuhiko after the party started. There's no way he could have been waiting under the floor before then.
You should have said that earlier, dumbass.
He's not entirely wrong, but there's much nicer ways to say that.
It's still your fault. Like, why were you even lurking around the old building in the first place?
One sec. Those have to be the wrong eyes, right? Nah, it's just a coincidence. There's no way. Moving on.
Shut up!
Maybe there really is a secret passage to go under the floorboards from outside.
And
he came to spy.
She kind of reminds me of Mukuro, but it's just because freckles and the gray eyes and the eye shape-ish.
What'd you say, motherfucker?
Oh no!
Wow, he got chewed out, but he looks super happy.
Regardless, it's impossible to go under the floorboards from outside. Chiaki and I already confirmed that.
Then someone definitely went under the floorboards through the storage room during the party.
During the party? It was probably during the blackout. Well, if someone disappeared during the blackout, no one would have noticed.
But walking down that dark hallway to the storage room is like trying to make Eggs Benedict without any eggs.
You're right. I couldn't even see the office in that darkness, and that room was much closer.
But is it really impossible? It might be better if we examine that possibility a little bit more.
Which
It
is what
was
I'm
super
curious about.
dark, you know? There's no way you'd be able to find your way to the storage room.
But I can't stop thinking about it. I feel like there's something I overlooked. For clarity's sake, once again.
It appears we're getting close to the final stage. The blackened or the spotless? Which is superior? I think it's time to settle this.
Bum 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 bum. Good music. Fire door, kitchen equipment list, murder threat, bare lumen case, party dishes. Fire door.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
Nope.
Crap! The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not?
What if they used a string?
Maybe there was another pair of.
What a pain. I'm gonna go. What if they used a light?
I agree with that.
I don't know what's in the kitchen equipment. The gas! Ah, the gas stove! The gas stove!
I know. The killer had a light with him.
Oh, I was right? But where could they have found a light?
There was one nearby for sure. See? It's written on the kitchen's equipment list.
I was thinking about that earlier because it has no electronics part. Iron plates and a portable stove. And the stove, which that might have confused some people who have never actually dealt with a portable stove. Which is probably a lot more than people think in the US. Because we don't do hot pots. Which is a shame because hot pots are amazing. But portable stoves are literally just... They're just propane torches, aren't
It's
they?
the portable stove.
Portable stove?
What is that face?
The portable stove isn't powered by electricity, and it's also small enough to carry around. So, the killer used the portable stove to move from the hallway to the storage room during the blackout.
I see. I never considered the portable stove. But there's a hole in your argument.
Huh?
A hole? What kind of hole? It would be great if you could explain it to me in much more detail.
Can Taro please be the killer? Please?
Oh, I wasn't making a perverted joke or anything. It's really not a perverted joke. I'm serious.
Can we please have him be the killer?
Repeating yourself just makes it even more suspicious.
But yeah, her face, it might just be the fact that there is freckles and has gray eyes, but also that short haircut matches what Mukuro looks as Mukuro, which is part of why I was suspicious. But it's just me being like,
Now
oh,
then,
crazy.
Will you battle against me?
What?
No, that's wrong.
What? Excuse me? I
Will
wasn't
you be
expecting.
able to break through my argument?
What does it mean, battle? Sounds like he's enjoying a game or something. Damn it, there's no way I'm gonna lose to someone like him. Man, it is a good thing I didn't try to finish this last time, because I thought we were really close. We'll go fire
Did you
door.
forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned. It contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony? I can't back down!
Oh, whoa, what the heck is this? What is that? I'm back.
Don't
What did I
doubt
miss?
what
A lot.
Kazuichi said. What are you trying to say?
The reason Kazuichi couldn't see the office was because the hallway was dark, right? So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway...
Nope. Wait, what?
Crap! The reason Kazuichi couldn't see the office was because the hallway was dark, right? So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it? After all, he was walking near the hallway, right? The reason Kazuichi couldn't see the office
I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that.
was
Stop!
because the hallway was dark. So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it?
That's
Allow
so
me to
dumb.
conclude
I had the
those
right
words.
thing. It was just the wrong thing to react to. That kind of bugs me, actually.
Nagito, did you forget? Or are you just pretending you forgot?
You didn't miss way too much, though, Cyclone. Basically, lots of arguing, saying, how did this happen? How did they find their way in the dark?
Huh? What are you talking about?
There should have been a wall that blocked light. I'm talking about the fire door in the hallway. If you close it, it would form a perfect wall in the hallway.
I don't know how he closed it without making sound and having nobody else notice, but
Plus,
whatever.
the hallway rounds a corner just beyond the fire door. So even if there was a small gap in the door, as long as they passed the corner, the light still wouldn't peek out.
I see. To actually notice the fire door. Just as expected of the ultimate... Oh. You still don't remember your talent, do you?
How did you know I don't remember it?
Who cares about that right now?
Did I tell him? I don't remember telling him.
Nagito, what are you plotting? For someone who insists he's not the killer, you are quite nosy.
But yes, we still doubt Nagito.
You sound so scary.
Oh, we
If
must
you're
have told
that
him.
angry, why don't you take a deep breath?
I don't remember telling him, but I also have the memory of a potato.
You sure like to piss us off. How about I shut your fucking mouth for you?
Hey, it's okay if you guys fight, but I won't allow a burly brawl that might offend people.
To be fair, almost everyone was in the dining hall, so they didn't see the door. Yeah, that's definitely true. Also, hi. Because he told you he was the ultimate lucky, and you're like, what are you? And you're like, you're not wrong. I'm still trying to figure out why What's-Her-Face was tripped, though.
More importantly, can you hurry up and decide who's the blackened already? Time runs out when I get bored.
Fine, I get it. You're telling me to pass the torch, right?
Pass the torch?
We're going to ask the real killer, not an imposter like me, to show themselves.
You're obviously the killer, right?
No, I think it's Teru / I'm hoping it's Teru.
If you think I am, I really don't mind. Whatever conclusion you ultimates arrive at, I will accept it, no matter what it is.
So you're telling me to call out the real killer. Even though I don't really want to condemn that person, but there's no other way, right? The person who used the hallway's fire door as cover, and used the portable stove to move in the dark, and snuck under the floorboards to stab Yakuya to death using a glow paint as a mark. The only killer I can think of is you and only you, Teru. Nagito is the male version of Toko. You're not entirely wrong. Like that actually, look at that face. Actually, what is going on with that face? I apparently went the exact opposite direction that I needed to go.
You're the only one!
With like Junko?
Teru. Could it be you?
Talking about despair and all that. I totally understand. I did make that comparison. I don't know if you were there when I showed both their faces side by side. They actually look a little similar.
Huh? What? What are you talking about?
Teru's the killer? Is that true?
What are you talking about? There's no way!
Of course, that's simply my assumption. So if you have an objection, please speak freely.
Objection or not, why am I being treated like the killer?
Because the portable stove used in the murder came from the kitchen.
That's it? That's the only reason you're treating me like a killer? Isn't that a little drastic?
I mean, the weapon used to kill somebody also came from there.
You're cruel. Cruel. Too cruel.
Teru. That attitude is so not like you. For the ultimate cook to get so upset.
I don't like how calm he is.
Call me chef.
If you fall to aspersions like this, who will be there to support the future of the culinary arts?
The future of the culinary arts?
That's right. For the future of the culinary arts, you must face this and fight it fair and square.
You're right. Yeah, that's totally right.
Nagito, what? Right? I don't know what's going on.
So, what's an aspersion anyway? Is it yummy?
The Kane, what?
Did you know asbestos is yummy too? You should try some later.
Squishy, stop.
Nagito, why are you interfering?
Let's assume that the killer used a light, and that they used the fire door to mask that light, and that they moved to the storage room and snuck under the floorboards. Then what? It's dark under the floorboards too. So how would they be able to stab Byakuya? You're not gonna say they shined the light on Byakuya, right? The plan would have been ruined if he noticed.
They could see the glow-in-the-dark paint.
That's right. What do you think about that?
There's no way you can answer, right? You personally haven't investigated what's beneath the floorboards.
If that's the case, then Gundam should know. He actually went under the floorboards.
No. Unfortunately, there was nothing related to the incident under the floorboards. The only thing I found was a strange liquid shining in the darkness, near where Byakuya's blood was dripping.
What? A shining liquid in the dark? That sounds super important!
That does sound super important. Nagito is interesting as a character. Most people either love him or hate him. I'm conflicted.
If there was a shining mark like that, they would have been able to move to it in the dark, right?
But to me, it's more like he feels like he's there to like push things along. I think Ibuki's my favorite. I'm pretty much with you there. I love Ibuki. The problem is like I'm torn. Like I love Mikan, Ibuki, and Chiaki. I like all three of them really a lot.
And in doing so, it might have been possible for them to use that mark to target the victim.
I also love that this Minori, so squishy like Pats. No, squishy is bad. Squishy is bad. Oh wait, what? What's the question I'm supposed to be answering? The victim was targeted by a mark. What was that mark? What? What? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. I accidentally right-clicked. Highly recommend doing Ibuki's free time events. The last one's especially good. I'm actually already working on them. Those are the ones I'm working the most towards. I need to get more of the gifts though. Targeted by a mark. What was the mark? The tape? It's not the embarrassing pose. I feel like the embarrassing pose is a... What? What? It can't be the... I'm gonna go for it just because I have to try it, right? Nope.
Crap!
Doom! Me being random again, hee hee toodles. Oh my god. Solian. Is it the knife itself? Because it was
I
glowing?
can prove it with this. The mark you're talking about is the glowing paint that was applied to the knife, right?
Oh my god. Solian. How old is that copy pasta anyways? The Penguins of Doom. Ibuki. Not even mad.
Ah, by using the glowing paint as a target, they were able to judge where to stab even in the dark.
I don't know if anybody else in here has Franker Face Z's, so I like kind of like random.
I see. The killer didn't target an actual person. They just struck the moment the glowing paint moved.
That would be the moment someone grabbed a hold of the knife.
So, the killer used the mark that I prepared for finding the knife as a mark for stabbing.
It does kind of fit her, but at the same time, I feel like she's
I see.
not that bad.
That's why Byakuya got killed when he took the knife.
Like,
But if they
I
were
don't know.
able to do that, wouldn't that mean the killer knew about Nagito's plan all along?
Well, Teru!
Seriously? I don't know anything.
Aw.
Really? I don't know anything at all.
I love that purple outline. That is a really, really cool way to do that.
Then can I ask everyone a question instead?
You again? Just stop already!
Now. We should give everyone a fair opportunity to speak.
You're just saying that because you know you're screwed?
If Teru is the killer, that would mean he went to the storage room during the blackout. And just what did Ibuki hear during the blackout?
Ah! Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here?
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on! I can't eat like this, you know!
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Couldn't you have said that underneath the floorboards, though?
She heard Teru's voice in the dining hall?
No, she probably heard it through the floorboards.
Doesn't that prove Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout?
Yeah, Ibuki's high energy and randomness is first what got my interest, but reality seal deal is a different part of her personality. Don't want to specify. Got it. I appreciate that. I'm definitely excited. Like,
That's right. That's exactly it.
I think her high energy and like it's not like randomness for the sake of being random. It feels like she's always like she's just saying what's immediately on her mind, not necessarily pure random. Cringe phase I went through when I was younger, so I'm super glad I outgrew. So I also like her because I like music a lot, and I'm hoping that I can see more about what makes her interested in music and a lot about that kind of stuff. But I definitely understand if that's something that, like, you're like, I see a lot of what I didn't like before, so I don't like that. I get that.
But Teru was in the kitchen the moment the blackout occurred, right? So, why was he in the dining hall?
I thought the blackout was only in the kitchen, so I panicked and ran out of there. Of course, the hallway was dark too, but somehow I managed to move along the wall toward everyone's voices.
Well, it's not that far to move along the wall from the kitchen to the dining hall.
That sounds fishy.
If I remember correctly, you can tell when a person is lying by licking their sweat.
Teru, you little perv.
So, if you want, you should try licking me.
Oh my god. Oh my god. She also gets some great lines in one of the missable bonus scenes. Oh man, I'll have to try to get as many as I can. Man, I really hope he's the killer so he can die.
You look greasy.
Oh, savage.
But I heard Teru's voice in the dining hall. Ibuki swears on her honor.
That's right. Teru was in the dining hall, not the storage room. Which means he's not the killer.
No, that's not it. Why? Why do you want to keep falsely accusing me? It's not like I want to blame you.
You should be so proud of yourself, Hajime. You're just progressing toward the hope you believe in.
Wait. Is Usami lower towards the ground than she used to be?
Now, Hajime, show me more of your hope. Will that be enough to crush Teru's hope?
That's awfully dark there, friend. Teru is one of the two characters I don't like. Kyoko is the other. I don't like Teru, and I don't like, I don't hate Kyoko. Or wait, Kyoko. Which one is that?
Let me ask you again.
Is that Squishy? I don't like Squishy.
Did you go to the storage room during the blackout?
There's no way I went to the storage room. I was somewhere totally different.
I definitely heard Teru's voice.
Okay, I guess it should have been the fact that it was... She definitely did.
Let me ask you again.
Don't even put them on the same level.
Did you go to the storage room during the blackout?
Oh wait, I already am.
No
oh no, I
need
to fix that.
Room. I was somewhere totally different.
I definitely heard it's handsome, unlike his face.
Oh!
Maybe it was recording or something?
No.
Nope, definitely a live voice.
Right, as long as I have her testimony. The fact that I was in the dining hall cannot be disputed. I'll
so
shoot
there was
through
gaps
that
in
contradiction.
Oh, there's new lines. I'll shoot through that contradiction. I love it. That's so good.
Just because we heard Teru's voice in the dining hall doesn't mean he was literally in the dining hall. Huh? Why? Remember the floor in the dining hall? It was full of gaps, right?
Yes.
So even if you shouted from under the floor, it should have sounded just like the voices in the dining hall. But...
I see. So he brazenly shouted from under the floor to make us think he was in the dining hall. Is that true, Teru?
Yeah, Hyoko is squishy. I 100%, I don't like any, I do want to learn more about her backstory, but personally, like, her personality, is so, ugh, to me.
Hold on a second.
Can you explain this, Teru?
If you swear your fealty to us, we will reward you with half of the entire world.
Hey, thank you for that 7-month sub, Cyclone.
I told you to wait a second, ain't I? What are y'all even saying anymore? I'm telling you, I was in that there dining hall during the blackout.
Excuse me, what? Excuse me, what is going on?
Where are you from again?
I was born in West Asabu and raised in South Aoyama.
Oh, I get it. So, thanks for the sub, homie. I figured it out. They're trying to use an accent that is the South to us. Because we can't understand what a Japanese accent is. Because it's one, not in Japanese, and two, like, we don't know Japanese slang.
Hey, you guys! This guy's a major liar!
If Taro was in the dining hall during the blackout, he should have been there after the power returned, right?
What do you mean? This is what he's always sounded like. Yeah.
Well, I believe so. There's no way he could have gone back and forth in that dark hallway.
Huh? Was Taro actually there during that time?
I sure was. I was there the whole damn time.
Something like this shouldn't be decided by gut instinct. People's lives are at stake.
Taro, what?
Damn right.
Oh.
You guys should have been deciding this on the spot with your hazy memories.
He sounds so bad.
His accent is getting even worse. He's definitely lying.
However, I am not sure. I believe that he was there, and I believe that he was not there.
No! Is there any way we can decide?
Why don't we consult his memories?
What? His memories?
Gracia, don't be saying things like that. Don't make no sense. Can you even prove I wasn't in the dining hall?
I probably can.
Oh, you again.
What is going on? To know for sure, I just need to throw that question at him. Oh! Oh! That's why the embarrassing pose is important. There's no way Taro would forget about that. Not a single way.
If you're claiming that you were in the dining hall when the power came back, then you should know how Mikan was positioned at the time, right?
Oh my god.
What? Don't make me remember. It's so embarrassing.
No, this is a very important question. Well, Taro, if you were really in the dining hall at that time, you should know the answer to that.
He's not wrong.
Huh?
Oh
It
god.
was a pretty clever way of tripping. There's no way you'd forget about it so easily.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I showed you something so unsightly.
Oh, poor Mikan.
How about it? You can't answer, Taro?
I just realized that's a scrunchie.
That's weird. Just slipped from my mind.
Shenanigans. You would never forget that because you're too much of a perv.
There's no way it would slip from your mind, especially not a pervert like you.
I disagree. It was quite slightly Cyclone, and then Kyler is that thinking. You're not wrong.
Even so, Nagito, say something.
I guess you might have to give up now.
Wait, give up? What do you mean, give up?
Teru. I'm disappointed too, you know. It's lonely watching someone I admire reach the limits of their hope. It kind of feels like a broken dream.
I still don't quite know
Nagito,
what
are you
Nagito
doing?
is.
Why are you messing with the killer like that?
Hold on a sec. Don't go moving this along on your own like I really am the killer.
Huh? But it's already decided, right?
What is that?
No matter what, it hadn't been cleared up yet, Chef.
It's no use. I can't understand him anymore.
Nagito Kusumi, I think that's the point.
It appears he's saying the murder weapon hasn't been cleared up yet.
Thank you, Usami, for translating. I think that the purpose of Nagito is kind of just like push things along in a weird way.
You understand him? But it's such a sad defense. This is too cruel.
Oh, poor Usami.
Oh, you calling me the killer? Then where's the weapon?
Come on, Manumi. Enough with the whimpering and translate.
He said, if you're calling me the killer, then where's the weapon?
I love how we're having a stuffed animal translate. Starting to see Nagito's real personality. Yeah, for sure. I don't know how I feel about his true personality.
The weapon, huh? It's not the knife, right?
Judging from Byakuya's wounds, it was a thin edged tool that's roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
It's the skewer.
Also, if they stab from under the floorboards, the weapon would need to be at least 50 centimeters in length.
The saddest little translator feels bad, man.
After all this, who cares about the weapon?
Not good enough! Not good enough at all!
I mean, nobody cares about the weapon.
He said, not good enough. Not good enough at all.
It's something adorable about it going from like that to this.
Fine, I got it. Let's try thinking about what the weapon was.
Wanna do it? Wanna do it?
He said, try to do it.
What a confusing accent!
Not wrong. Anyway, we need to focus and think about this. A thin-edged tool, the weapon... Huh? What's that? Yeah, sorry, I know the answer. I've already said it like 8 times. Skewer. Can I write just skewer? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Meat, S-K-E-W-E-R. Yes, it's meat skewer. Oh, that's... Wait, what? Okay. Well, that's for the next word. I need an... Okay, that's really cool. Can you give me the words I'm looking for? Cool, can you give me an O? Apparently not. Go fish. S. Give me a K. Whatever, I'll hold on to that. Okay, I need a K. I don't need an N at all. There we go. Give me an R. Give me an R already. Looking for an A. It's an Iran skewer. Oh my god. That is like the most painful minigame. Ah, such iron stabby. Can I have an O? Go fish.
The weapon must be the iron skewer.
Huh? The iron skewer?
Before the party, as Byakuya was confiscating all the dangerous items, he spoke to Teru Teru.
I checked the equipment list and there seems to be one iron skewer missing. Ah, that's right. As far as I know, that's been missing from the start.
So that missing iron skewer is the weapon?
An iron skewer would match up with the wounds perfectly.
Hey, Teru Teru, where'd you hide the iron skewer?
Oh god. Oh god, it's the foamy face. It's spread. The rabies is spread from Ibuki. What? What?
Avril Lavigne?
What?
Huh? Did he really just say that?
He's just saying random shit to fuck with us. You probably dumped it somewhere on the island, didn't you?
Avril Lavigne?
This school trip has a no littering rule. If he had violated it, the island sirens would be ringing non-stop.
Island sirens? Just for littering?
That does seem kind of hardcore for littering. Do kids these days even know who that is? Excuse me? Because I don't. You didn't live in the U.S.
Also, I was on guard duty, and I never once saw Teru Teru leave the old building.
Which means he obviously hid it somewhere in the old building.
It's probably the kitchen again, right?
Teru Teru, just man up and be straight with us.
Oh! Whoa!
Finally, we are nearing the end. I know she's a singer, I just don't know any of her songs off the top of my head. No, that's basically all anybody knows. That's okay. A cornered opponent will be surrounded by soul shields, and simply will not listen to what you have to say. Turtur is a killer boy. We see you later, boy. Oh, was Skater Boy Avril Lavigne? It was, wasn't it? Turtur is a killer boy. We said see you later, boy. This island ain't good enough for you. Oh wait, no, that's backwards. Skater Boy and Girlfriend are the first two that come to mind. Oh yeah, that's right. Those are... Man, those are old songs at this point, aren't they? Probably paying you to condemn your classmate, but this is a class trial after all. You must argue against your opponent and destroy their soul shields. A high-speed dispute battle where you beat down a panicked opponent. Excuses and nonsense. That's bullet time That's bullet time Sorry. Panic talk action. Here's to never growing up, I think. I don't know. Panic talk action. We'll shorten it to PTA. During PTA, you must deny all of your opponent's soul shields so you can deliver the final strike. During that, you must destroy your opponent's remarks with the following tempo of the song. Your button presses with the tempo marker as it moves across the screen. Match the tempo marker left, and you'll be able to lock on the opponents. Keep pressing it, you'll be able to lock on multiple. After, if you release the left mouse button in time, will intercept and destroy it. By destroying remarks, you'll be able to damage soul shields. Cannot destroy the remark within the limit, you'll end up getting hurt. If you press escape to review it, focus on lefting the mouse, wait for another time for the other features. Do this consecutively. Keep this going, you'll initiate tempo up, and flip side, if you keep missing, you'll initiate tempo down. Cool. Final blow, if you destroy all your opponent's final argument, if that happens, 4 words will be displayed in the bottom, top. The top, bottom, left, and right sides of the screen. Each of those will respond to WASD. Okay. If you press the buttons in the right order, you will compose the words for your final strike. That's new. Right, she had a newer one. There was a super cringy one saying Hello Kitty and Kawaii in it. Oh god, why? I repressed that one. I feel like that's reasonable. You should repress that one. Please make your argument while searching for the words that would trump your opponent's final argument. If you don't, deliver your final strike within the time limit. There will recover. Alright, have fun. Dude, I'm so happy. What?
He said, oh, what the hell are you even saying, you stupid country hick?
Oh my god, it sounds so dumb coming out of Usabi's mouth.
I guess we have no choice but to somehow find out for ourselves.
If the iron skewers the weapon, then hiding in the kitchen is the easiest way to slip it by. But Byakuya and I checked the kitchen pretty thoroughly, which means where was it hidden? Somewhere couldn't find it. Could it have been in an unexpected place? Where would that be? Where did he hide a long weapon like an iron skewer? Think carefully.
He said, I'm not hiding anything.
I'm not hiding anything! I'm not hiding anything!
I must reveal to Teru the conclusive evidence that proves he's the killer. Oh god.
Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense!
Oh, I don't like that.
Unforgivable! I don't know! Nonsense! Ah! Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense!
I'm supposed to let go with the beat too, and I don't like that at all.
Unforgivable! I don't know! Nonsense! Ah! Unforgivable! Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense!
Did that just say Paris Hilton?
Where would the weapon be?
The meat on... Oops. On the meat bone, whoops.
Where would the weapon be?
Wait, what? Is it meat on the bone?
Where would the weapon be? This is the
Okay,
end.
I can do this. Whew. Welcome to... Wait, what?
Could the iron skewer have been hidden inside the piece of meat on the bone?
Wait, what? Why did Stay Hydrated Bot just randomly say that? What the heck? It does say Paris Hilton. I knew it! I don't... Whatever. I got nothing. Stay Hydrated bot is, like, just the most broken thing ever. And I've already drank, like, 36 ounces of water, I'm pretty sure.
What are you saying? There's no way I'd hide anything in a place like that.
That's clearly impossible. I mean, that's inside the food.
No, it's in the kitchen.
Impossible. That's what Byakuya and I thought. That's why we overlooked it.
It seems there are no dangerous items, like that skewer or the churrasco. Churrasco inside that pile of food. That appears to be the case. I wouldn't have known what to do if you said fish bones and meat bones were also dangerous items.
But in fact, the only place you could hide the weapon was inside the food that couldn't be inspected.
Churrasco. Was I wrong? Churrasco. Something like that, right? Isn't that I rolled R? I'm sorry, Cyclone! I'm sorry, I'm disappointing.
Out of all the dishes you prepared, the only one that could hide a weapon as long as an iron skewer is the meat on the bone.
What now?
I'm using my right to remain silent.
There's no way that exists here.
We need to confirm this now! So if we eat that tasty-looking piece of meat and find the iron skewer inside, bullseye!
I'm just disappointed at the English language. Aren't we all?
All right. Monokuma or Monami, one of you hurry and bring over that piece of meat.
1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. I'll eat the whole thing!
She's going Super Saiyan!
Wait, now hold on a second. Time out, time out.
What are you doing? Hurry up and bring it over!
About that.
Monokuma's just gone!
Huh? Where did Monokuma go?
I'm right here!
He's already eating it!
I'm already eating it!
Oh my god!
A bear that eats meat!
Ibuki, what?
Wait. Now that I think about it, that's pretty normal.
Yes.
Oh, what is this? So yummy! Damn it! That's my meat! I've never eaten anything like it in my entire life! The taste brings me back to my days in the wild.
Oh my god, I love it.
This is bad. Seriously, this is really bad.
My! There's something inside the meat! Look what came out! Isn't that...
Is that an iron skewer? Check it out. The handle looks like it's made of bone. Pretty clever.
The sword of destruction, encased in bone and sheathed in meat. It brought catastrophe unto Byakuya.
As expected of Teru Teru. Such a fantastic weapon from the ultimate chef.
You're wrong. I'm not the killer.
Oh my god, he looks
I'm
so
not
dead.
the kind of person who would kill someone.
Lies and slander.
I got it. You all set me up. You guys set me up so you could blame this on me.
Jeez, what a disappointment. Such an unseemly defense for an ultimate like you. Can you really call that hope?
Hey, Nagito. I'm sorry, but can you just be quiet?
Oh, smack! What?
He said, you're all nothing but a bunch of poor, loudmouth, fast food eating hicks.
You don't need to translate anymore. Somehow I can tell what he's trying to say.
Let's just deal with Nagito later. More importantly, we should first...
I guess we need to settle this. Once and for all. To do that, we need to go over the entire incident from beginning to end and make everything clear.
I was hoping they got rid of this. Oh well, go over the entire incident, then I can prove Teru's crime. That's right. If we don't do that, we can't end this no matter how much time passes.
So, we need to do it.
It's finally come to this. My throb is chesting. No. Every case has at least one feature to bring the class trial to an end. Every case has one last feature. Closing argument. This phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the order of events of the case from a comic book. The reproduction is merely Hajime's imagination, so there will be gaps here and there. Gaps are areas where a number of pieces are missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the truth panels. Around 3 to 5 make one set. That one set will be correct panels. If you use up all the correct panels contained in one set, it'll switch to a new set. After that, if you fill the holes, you will clear this challenge. I'm pretty sure some of you already noticed, but it will be difficult to complete with so many gaps, but once you fill some in, it'll be much simpler. For those of you who played the previous game, you might hesitate at first, but it's basically the same concept. Now then, when playing Closing Argument, there's a certain trick. If you move the reticle onto the gaps in each page, it'll display hints at the top of the screen. The type of hint will ask what kind of scene to draw. Also, move the reticle on the truth panel to display a hint as well. It explains the scene. Okay, put together 2 hints. Don't forget there will be a time limit. Okay. It's a bit different, but it's the same idea. Got it. This looks identical right now, honestly. Okay, I get it. At the storage room before the blackout, same scene as the office room and dining hall. That goes there. Okay, this makes a lot of sense now. What? We'll do that later. Okay, and the other 2 aren't important. Got it. We already got Nagito turned to hide under the table. Switched on. Oh, the irons turned on happened a while ago. Is that supposed to be the AC? Oh, that's I was not expecting that. Everyone at the party is nope. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I have it backwards. Okay. Is that supposed to be here? Night Vision Byakuya. He looks awesome. I love it. That is like the best picture of all time. Am I missing something? Close the doors. What? Turning the stove on. Oh, that's supposed to be... Sorry, to me that picture is not obviously the stove turning on. That's my bad. Oh, well, I had it backwards. It's supposed to go there. Closing the fire door is here. Shaki is guarding the building's entrance. Kame keeps eating. There's that, so it's not that. So she's guarding the entrance. Perfect. Last stock, okay. What? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Same scene as the office and dining hall. Hyoko is drinking juice. Nobody cares. Oh, that must be the air conditioner, but it's turned on right there. Whatever. Is it that? Same scene as the office room and the dining hall. This? Okay. Then it turns on.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
I understand, but that seems just kind of... It takes so long that it seems more
Byakuya
frustrating,
had us gather
honestly.
in the dining hall of the old building near the hotel. He was extra cautious about a murder occurring that night because of a threatening letter he received.
Man, Otto apparently
Therefore,
doesn't...
he decided to throw a party so he could monitor us.
Otto leaves such a huge gap.
Though one person didn't come, the rest of us assembled at the dining hall, and the party was underway. But at that time, the trap set by a certain someone was already in motion.
Done.
They plugged 3 irons into the outlets in the storage room, which nearly capped the power usage.
Done.
Additionally, they prepared something else that would activate at 11:30 p.m.
Oh, hey. Done, done, done. Totally on accident. I didn't know that was gonna be here.
The air conditioners in the office and dining hall. They had already set the timers for these. Thanks to the irons maxing out the power usage, the breaker was tripped when the air conditioners kicked on. Since the windows in the old building were covered, the blackout plunged the dining hall into total darkness. But when that happened, Byakuya took out a specific item that he brought in his case. That item was the night vision goggles.
Oh my god, I love his face. It's so good. Akane doesn't care. She's just eating. You're not wrong.
Byakuya was so concerned about a murder occurring that he brought a variety of security equipment with him. When he put on his night vision goggles, Byakuya witnessed a certain someone making a suspicious move. He saw Nagito guiding himself with the desk lamp's power cord so he could get under the table.
Wait, then why didn't we hear him running? It is Byakuya after all.
That's right. Everything up to that point was all part of Nagito's plan.
Oh, you're right. I totally missed the
The murder warning to Byakuya, the source of the blackout, it was all Nagito.
I agree with you. I'm actually really sad about it because this is a really, really cool Byakuya to see. Just everything about what he was is really cool to me.
While the blackout was happening, someone else, the real killer, began making their move in the kitchen. The killer probably already knew about Nagito's plan, so they knew a blackout was coming. That's why the killer prepared all the items they would need to commit their crime in the dark beforehand. They needed a light source, which was provided by the portable stove in the kitchen. They needed a weapon, too. This had also been hidden in the kitchen beforehand. The long iron skewer used in the churrasco dish. The killer hid that inside that meat with the bone in it.
Wait, did he pronounce it right? Because all he did was pronounce it churrasco. Is it just because he doesn't say the R at all? Churrasco? You just don't say it? Oh, it's a soft R. What? I feel so dumb.
With the weapon and portable stove in hand, the killer stepped out into the hallway.
Because you say it in English.
First, they
Fair.
closed the fire door in the hallway so their light source wouldn't peek toward the dining hall. Then, guided by the light, the killer headed toward the storage room and grabbed a specific item.
Yeah, because you say it in English, but it's not an English word. You're not wrong.
That's right. A tablecloth to block the blood splatter.
He looks like he's about to go in a
With
fencing
this,
tournament.
The killer finished their preparations and snuck under the floorboards through the secret passage. They probably turned off the portable cooking stove at that point, or left it near the entrance of the door. The floor in the dining hall is full of gaps, so there's no way they could have safely held a light source. But thanks to the glowing mark they painted earlier, the killer was able to get beneath the table. Under the table, Byakuya found the knife that had been hidden there. If only he had retreated, he probably wouldn't have gotten killed, but he had to retrieve that knife. And at that moment, the killer lurking beneath the floorboard stabbed straight up with the iron skewer.
MC will probably survive till the end, right? It doesn't matter, whatever. Let's just be happy Teru only existed for one chapter, right? Out of curiosity, if you have any guesses who, if anyone, will survive to the end. MC. The problem is I can tell you who I want to survive to the end, and I can tell you who's probably actually going to survive to the end. It's probably honestly going to be Nagito, Squishy, MC, and Chiaki.
The killer had been waiting in the dark for the moment when the glowing paint began to move. After they murdered Byakuya, the killer purposefully shouted from beneath the floorboards to make it seem like they were still in the dining hall.
I'd be fine with that, to be honest. I could understand. I'd have a problem with Nagito, though.
Afterward, they came out from underneath the floorboards and rushed back to the kitchen. And then, after hiding the murder weapon in the kitchen, they rejoined the group as if nothing had happened. There's only one person who would have been able to commit this crime, especially if that person is someone who'd think of an unexpected way to hide a weapon inside food. Isn't that right, Teru Hanamura?
That face is amazing.
That's what happened. How about it? Did I get anything wrong?
This is a mistake. A mistake, I tell you. I would never kill anyone. Would never.
What a baby.
It seems this is the end.
Oh god, that's an awful voice. You can see where I messed up a lot. Oh god. Oh no, I got a B. Ouch. I got a B, I'm bad.
It looks like your argument has come to a close. Oops! I lost control of my wild side for a second. Was that a side effect of the meat I just ate?
Monokuma, please.
Well, putting that aside, let's move along to the nerve-wracking voting time!
Hi,
now
wonder.
then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Oh, just a reminder, make triple sure you vote for someone. If you don't vote, I'm gonna eat you up just like that meat from earlier.
Why did this happen?
Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Such heart-pounding excitement!
How did Teru know that everything was going on, though? That's my other question, honestly. If Byakuya, he was the real killer. Dun dun dun. I don't think the game agrees with you. All rise.
Correct!
Yahoo!
That's right! This time, the blackened responsible for killing Byakuya Togami is Teru Hanamura.
No.
Byakuya had a heart attack from too much fat in his heart. Savage.
You.
Are you serious? Out of all these people, are you saying a Ponce like him is the one that killed Byakuya? What? Why? Why did you kill him?
You've got it wrong.
It was a mistake. I'm telling you, it was just a mistake. I was only trying to save you guys.
Hey!
I was only trying to stop Nagito from murdering one of you. Huh. Trying to stop? What do you mean?
I
spent all morning in the old building preparing dishes for the party, and then I heard a weird laughter near the dining hall, and when I peeked over there, I saw him. Yakuza guy is straight up offended. Teru is a killer. I mean... I saw Nagito in the middle of cleaning duty putting a knife under the table. I had a bad feeling about it, so I continued to watch what he was doing. And I saw him place the irons he brought into storage room and mess with the air conditioner timers. Plus, he was grinning, just grinning by himself the whole time. So I questioned him.
when that happened, he...
You caught me?
Oh, I've been caught.
What?
Been caught. Yeah, what the fuck, Nagito, right?
Hey!
What are you doing? What are you scheming? I'm planning to kill someone, of course. Look, as a Yakuza, he has a high standard for murders. You know, you're not wrong. Nagito, what? Right? Teru, just to let you know, it's pointless of you to stop me. If you try to stop me now, it doesn't matter. I'll never give up. Whether it's tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, or the days beyond that, I'll definitely start the killing.
Impossible!
What? No matter how hard you want to leave this island, that's just... I see. So that's what you think.
Well...
But that's not it at all. This isn't about my survival. I just want the killing to start. Yeah, now I really hate him. I think you're justified in so.
What?
What are you saying? I love everyone here. That's why I want to be of good use to them. Nagito, what the fuck? Right? I love all of the Ultimates, and I admire them for being symbols of hope.
Amazing!
That's right. In the name of hope, I love everyone's talents from the bottom of my heart. That's why I don't want them to lose against something like killing. I want them to prove to me that hope will never lose, no matter how daunting the despair they face may seem. I want everyone to prove to me that hope will never lose to despair. He has a boner for all the Ultimates, basically. You're not wrong?
No.
What are you saying? I don't understand at all.
See?
Isn't it typical that if one of you faces a strong enemy, you'll become even stronger yourself? Which means the stronger despair that you face, the stronger everyone's hope will become, right?
I
want to see that brightness. And in order to see this, I'm become everybody's stepping stone. I want to make your hope shine. It's as simple as that. Meet Nagito, everybody. That's right. I yearn for a powerful hope that can overcome any kind of despair.
You're kidding, right?
Are you kidding? Don't tell me you're actually serious.
Man.
So you don't understand. That's fine. I don't really mind. It's kind of sad that Teru just wanted to protect the others. In a way, the problem is you're still taking his word for it. It's... How much of it was Teru want to protect the others and also part of, like, doing it the wrong way? I don't know. Obviously, he went about it the complete way. I agree. I don't know. It's weird. I feel really bad. I'm just an obsessed fanboy, so it's alright that this love of mine is unrequited. I 100% believe that Nagito is hecking insane. You're not wrong. I suppose I could be called the ultimate fanatic.
No way!
You! There's something wrong with you. Really? Do you really think so? Do you really think there's something wrong with me?
Hey.
But isn't that what love is? The ultimate fanatic seems right. What are you talking about? Nagito's perfectly normal. Nagito, what's the meaning of this? Explain it to me. I don't understand anything about this story at all. Also, no, Nagito, you don't understand love. What the fuck?
See?
You see, if you have a favorite boxer, don't you want him to fight against a strong opponent and win?
Don't fuck with me!
You better not compare us to that!
What?
Huh? Am I wrong? It's a given that trials are necessary to become strong. And the harsher the trial, the stronger you become, no? For mere humans, killings are simply a tragedy, but for worthy humans, a trial such as this can elevate their status to an even higher level.
Amazing.
Don't fuck with me, seriously, Yakuza boy. Despair status. Super, 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 super despair. It's amazing to me that someone as untalented as myself can become that trial. There's no point in someone like me surviving. It's far more significant for me to die as everyone's trial.
Great.
There's no greater honor than becoming the foundation that values may ascend to brave new heights.
What's going on?
Stop it! You're seriously starting to piss me off! Don't fuck with me, and Ibuki's pointing are my favorite repeated voice lines.
What's going on?
I don't understand at all. Are you saying you basically wanted to commit murder for fun? It's not the same as killing someone for fun, but I guess it could look the same in your eyes. I have no intention of surviving and leaving you all to die. Is that why you didn't mind when Teru discovered your plan? Pointing.
That's wrong.
Or perhaps that was intentional too.
So...
Nagito wanted to involve us all in the killings. Plus, it would be better for him if the mystery was more complex. Is that why you blatantly revealed your plan to Teru? You expected to pique Teru's curiosity, and then you looked forward to the mystery becoming more complex. Well, you're basically right. It's true I was looking forward to that. That's why I took the time to tell him about the secret passage I found while cleaning.
What? That was your doing as well.
You're right.
I just casually mentioned it. Oh, it's dangerous if you fall, so don't get too close to it. I love there's nothing to be done, and this is fine. My friends love this is fine. We say it all the time.
Hey!
This dude, he's seriously batshit crazy. He's insane. That's right. That's why I tried to stop him, you know?
However...
But why? Why did you kill Byakuya instead? I don't know. Because Nagito was the one who was supposed to take that knife. That's why I aimed and thrusted the iron skewer there. Because he couldn't see, he was aiming for the paint, not the person. I agree with that. But why is Byakuya the one who died? It was supposed to be Nagito, not him. Byakuya probably tried to stop Nagito from grabbing the knife, and then in place of Nagito.
Nope.
No, I don't think that's it.
Perhaps.
Byakuya was probably trying to protect Nagito.
What? What did you say?
See?
'Cause Byakuya said so, didn't he? Why is everyone being so mean to Nagito and calling him insane, TT? Oh man, first we got a squishy apologist, and now we have a Nagito apologist. This chat. Don't worry, as long as I'm leader, I won't let anyone become a victim.
I will guide you all.
That much I promise. Feels bad, man. Could it be? In order to keep that promise? As long as he was wearing the night vision goggles, I'm sure he saw someone moving beneath the floorboards. And that someone was aiming for Nagito.
Why?
So, Byakuya gave his life to protect Nagito, even though he was trying to take the knife? I see. Byakuya is amazing. To keep his promise to protect everyone, he actually threw his own life away. And yet...
Such despair.
I never expected an ending like this. Such despair. But we shouldn't let him die in vain. I'm sure everyone will become even stronger by overcoming this despair. If you don't like us, don't stream the game. I can give you some alternatives. Taz wanted. I like Nagito as a personality, but I hate him as a person, if that makes sense. No, I totally understand. I think he's a really important character to exist. I just can't unsee the similarities to Junko.
No way.
Could it be you knew Byakuya would protect you, so you set him up to fail?
Someone like me?
Of course not. I'm not that good at calculating. I just took some precautionary measures. The results of that were going to be my fun for later. Just kidding.
How unexpected.
But I never expected it would turn out like this. I never thought I'd be the one to survive. Since it was my life that had been saved, I didn't want to just waste it. So that's why I decided to help Teru Teru. Why? Why? Well, because Teru Teru decided to commit his crime because he also had strong hope, right? Which means his actions were motivated by hope. If he was willing to go that far, I thought he might truly be the person whose existence I was waiting for. I thought he might be the hope that can defeat any kind of despair. In order for me to confirm it, I decided to help Teru Teru. What do you mean, confirm? Just stop it already.
Well...
Plus, I really couldn't help myself when I also empathized with Teru Teru. After all, he wanted to kill me, but ended up killing Byakuya instead, you know? I left him in that confused state. This trial might have been ruined, right?
Isn't that right?
But in order for our hope to grow, this trial was absolutely necessary. That's why I decided to help him. I told him, I don't care if I die, so you should just focus on escaping this island.
Right?
Those were my exact words before the investigation. Isn't that right, Teru Teru?
Man.
In the end, my help just wasn't enough, and this turned out to be a bad ending for Teru Teru. But you should be proud of yourself. You will not die in vain.
Great!
You'll become a splendid sacrifice for everyone so their hopes can grow even more powerful.
Impossible!
Sacrifice?
Shut up! Shut up!
Seriously, stop it already. I'm gonna go crazy just listening to you.
Hey!
Is it really okay for us to just leave this crazy bastard alone like this?
Huh?
Isn't it better if we just fucking kill him off?
Yeah!
Kill, he said. High school students are so violent these days. But the person who's gonna get killed now isn't Nagito. It's Teru Teru. Nagito, what the fuck? And Ibuki, what are going to be my two most said lines throughout this game? You're probably not wrong.
What's the matter?
Poo-hoo-hoo. You didn't forget, right? Because I told you already at the beginning, right? If the blackened killer loses, a fun punishment awaits them.
Wait!
Hold on.
No.
How should I put it? An accident. A form of self-defense. Not intentional. Anyway, I feel like it's possible it's not my fault.
Hey!
It doesn't matter if it's self-accident, or if it's an accident, self-defense, or intentional. A murder is still a murder. Gotta go beg for a gift sub, Kappa. Squishy lay pats, gotta... lol. If you kill someone, that's murder!
Hey!
But isn't there something like sympathy judgments? Exonerating, that's exonerating, right? That's really stupidly spelt. Circumstances, or maybe even probation? You're gonna have fun in Chapter 5. It's a roller coaster of what the fuck, and it's amazing. Shocker.
Impossible!
This whole game is a roller coaster of that. Let's be real. I don't accept any of those claims.
That's...
Not...
Hey!
Save me, you guys. I was only trying to stop Nagito, so...
Why you?
Be honest. After learning about Nagito's plan, you saw an opportunity, right? You probably thought nobody would find out if you killed him after messing up his plan, right? That's what you thought, right?
Wrong!
Oh my god, it's buffering again. I'm so sorry, Cyclone. I would let you have settings to change it down to like lower settings, but I can't. That's all on Twitch. There's no way a person who has no malice would kill someone like that. Quick, get to the execution scene so I can go study, lol. In truth, You were just desperate to kill Nagito and willing to sacrifice anybody else to survive, right? Just be honest already, at least in the end.
No.
Foaming at the mouth.
That is...
Teru Teru,
Why?
if only you didn't try to kill Nagito, Byakuya would still be alive.
Answer me.
Why did you try to commit murder? Answer me, Teru Teru. I just wanted to go home.
I needed to go back home no matter what!
Because she's waiting for me. Mama is waiting for me at home. She's waiting all by herself for the day I graduate from Hope's Peak Academy and come home. Oh!
Okay, I'm going now.
No! No, you can't do this to me!
When I come back, I think we should talk again about opening an Aoyama and Azabu location.
Oh my, you're still talking about that?
Oh, I'm serious. The Academy guarantees success for its graduates, right?
Oh, probably not the world went to hell. Not wrong.
So, I know it's gonna be difficult by yourself, but wait for me until then, okay?
Yes, you're right. Then I'll just have to do my best to keep the Hanamura Diner from going out of business until then.
Feels real bad, man.
Mom, you don't have to work so hard. What if you collapse again while I'm gone?
I'll be fine. Moms are strong.
Oh.
I won't lose to some illness.
Oh, no!
I know that already.
This isn't fair.
I know that already.
No! I promised. I promised her I'd become a full-fledged cook and save the Hanamura Diner. Mama is waiting for me to keep that promise. No! This isn't fair. Even though she's sick and alone, she's still waiting for me.
That's why I need to go home!
Teru Teru. But if we told our memories were stolen, and that several years have passed since our first day,
Hey!
then what happened to the Hanamura Diner? What happened to my mom who's still waiting for me? So, you did believe what Monokuma said.
Damn it!
You were saying all along, it's okay, I'll never believe something like this. So why?
Wrong!
I still don't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. It has to be a lie.
That's why I wanted to go home!
I wanted to go home and confirm it. To make sure it was all just a lie. I wanted to make sure that I still have a place to call home. Teru Teru, you. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It's not that Teru Teru didn't believe it. He believed it more than anybody else here. That's why he kept denying it. Because he believed it, he needed to deny it. Damn it! If I only knew how he felt, something like this would have never happened.
I
wanted to confirm it by any means necessary. I had to do something. That's when I heard Nagito's plan. I found he was gonna kill someone if I left him alone. That's why...
Fine, fine.
So, you wanted the first kill.
I'm sorry.
You guys. Oh, man. This feels so much worse than the first game. So much worse. It doesn't mean I wanted to sacrifice any of you. But it was the only thing I could do. And I ended up killing Byakuya instead of Nagito.
I think I'm the one who went crazy.
Oh, feels so bad, man. Teru Teru. I see. Interesting. But, as far as motives to kill are concerned, wanting to see your mom is so boring. What?
So, yoo-hoo!
It seems there's no point basking in the afterglow, so let's hurry up and begin the punishment.
You can't.
Jeez, get out of my way!
Wow. Monokuma, you heartless little bear.
Well now.
There. Now that there's no annoying little sisters... Oh, now that the annoying little sister's been dealt with, let's get back to business.
Wait,
Hold on a sec. I'm not asking for forgiveness anymore, but at least...
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
There's only 1 or 2 deaths in this game where I didn't feel guilty / really sad they didn't survive. All the characters are a lot better compared to the first. That seems fair.
hey,
Call me chef. No, wait, that's not what I...
please.
Tell me at least what happened to the Hanamura diner. To Mama.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Lies. I won't believe this.
I won't believe it.
Mama!
I didn't think this game would make me feel so bad for Teru Teru. All the girls in this game are 10 out of 10. You're so objectively wrong. Oh look guys, we're playing that awful Nintendo console. What is going on? Oh my. Oh no. I was a little worried this was actually what was going to happen, and I kind of really didn't want this to be it. Oh, that's not what I was thinking of when it said deep fried. What? What? Ibuki, Tanaka, Chiaki, Fuyuhiko, and Sonya. Understandable. Oh man. No! That was what I was worried about. That's so messed up, dude. Oh, that's so messed up. Oh, that's messed up on so many levels, man.
Extreme!
Alright. So we're about halfway through the stream, so I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break. I'm just going to let... a quick 5-ish minute break. And Teru Teru never did return to the diner or his mother. Or know what happened either. It's heartbreaking, dude. Heartbreaking. On that lovely note, we're just going to take a quick break. So, I will be right back. Actually, can I pause this music? Where's my mouse?
Yeah!
There we go. We're gonna have some music so you guys don't go completely crazy. I can just do Monster Cat so I don't get VODs tagged.